one of the things that the Lord showed me, can y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir.
All right. One of the things that the
Yeah.
Lord showed me was that there were a number of people who would have physical difficulty doing a fast, a total fast, for whatever reason. Some of us are on medication. Some of us are under doctor's care, or maybe there is a heart condition or something that prohibits you from doing a total fast. You should not do. I don't want you to do a total fast. And you're going to still be able to benefit from this. Now, Daniel chapter 1, without having to turn there, you all recall the teaching that I did when Daniel and the Hebrew boys ate pulse and drank water. They purposed in their heart that they would not defile themselves. That word defile also means wound, that they wouldn't wound themselves with the meat that the king drank and the wine that he drank, that he wanted to assign them to drink. So they asked for vegetables and water. They asked for pulse and water. They asked for that which rose from the ground. So you will be able to have, if you're having, some have to take medication or you're under a doctor's care, we do not want you to do a total water fast. Don't do it. And because there are certain things that your body is not going to be able to do. There are people with congestive heart failure that you cannot drink as much water as a person with no heart problems can drink. And you have to be moderate to your doctor's orders about how much water, how much liquid you even drink. And so what we want to do, we want to make certain that you benefit not only spiritually, but physically as well. We want there to be great benefits for you from this fast. So vegetables and what you can buy in the store, not vegetables that you open up in a can. I want you to get fresh vegetables. We want you to get fresh. Dr. Hill's going to tell you what to get. We want you to get fresh vegetables. And you can eat 3 times a day if you desire. You could eat something in the morning, something in the afternoon, and something in the evening. Just make certain that it's going to be vegetables. So it's something that grows from the ground that's not going to hurt you. Now, we know there are some people that when they have certain conditions that they're fighting in their body, there's some vegetables they can't have because that vegetable may be high in potassium or high in carbohydrates and carbohydrates or whatever that vegetable might bring to their physical body, that particular vegetable might not be good for them. So you want to know what is going to be good for your body in this fast. We're going to ask you to come off of meat, and sugar and processed flour. We're going to ask you to come off of those things during this fast. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, your body is going to begin the process of healing itself. It's going to do it. 6 days, your body is going to start the process of healing. I can guarantee it. I just don't want you to do anything that's going to be harmful to you. And you're going to be able to get as many benefits as somebody doing a total fast. I'll never forget, I give this testimony all the time. Y'all have heard it before. I'm gonna give it again. I repeat myself a lot. Apostle Habersham was diabetic, really bad during a fast that we had. And he wanted to do 21 days and nights with us with no food. And he came to Chicago, slept in the church with the rest of us. I assigned Evangelist Hill to him. And she mixed up, tell him what the concoction that you mixed up for him, Evangelist. I call it concoction, but tell him what it was.
Brussels sprouts and string beans.
Brussels sprouts and string beans. Fresh, not out of a can, but fresh. And she blended it. And he drank a glass of it in the morning, a glass of it in the afternoon, and a glass of it in the evening. And I think he even got to the place where he weaned himself off of it because it was so horrible. But he got great benefits from that fast. I'll never forget, on the 21st day, he had to fly back home, how well he looked, how God had allowed him to get what everybody else got because of that sacrifice. So we're going to ask you to follow your doctor's orders. And that is, you cannot do a total fast. We don't want you to do a total fast. A total fast is not necessary for you. And you're going to get the same benefits. You're going to get benefits like Daniel and the Hebrew boys got. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get their kind of benefits. So you're in the hands of, not only, let me just say this, that was in Daniel 1, Daniel 10 and 1. Daniel said, I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine. I think that's about 10 and 2. He said, I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth. Neither did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks was fulfilled. Daniel went again. He went back to the pulse of water. He said, I ate no pleasant bread. In other words, he ate, but he denied himself the pleasure of food. Food is a pleasure. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't eat everything that's good for me. I eat stuff that I like. But you know, if you really ate more stuff that was good to you, for you than what was good to you, you'd be eating a lot of bitter, bad tasting foods. You really would. Let's see. I remember I was getting ready to go on a fast. This was 2017 in Brooklyn, New York. Apostle Thomas and I had flown to Brooklyn to do a shut-in. Well, I went in the fast not doing well. I was swollen. I was tired. My ankles and feet were swollen. And I was experiencing some problems. And I went into the fast. But what I did before the fast started, I ate wrong. I ate bad. So I went in that fast all swollen up and tired. And I just come back from Chicago and dropped my luggage and jumped on a plane and flew to Brooklyn. And but I went to the health food store and I got sour sop bitters. Sour sop bitters. I didn't take it during the fast. I should have, but I didn't. But when I got back home, I called Evangelist Hill and asked her to do the research on it. She got back with me and told me all that was beneficial to me. And I started taking, I got a bottle of it right now in the refrigerator. Sour sop bitters right now. And so that bitter taste, that bitter, all that bitter stuff and that sour sop is so good for me. I didn't even know how good it was for me. And so she's going to tell you how to get from this fast, not only that which is spiritual, but that which is going to bless and heal your body. God bless you, Evangelist Hill.
Thank you, sir. Does anyone have a question?
Pastor Remsen. How are you today?
It's good. How are you? You're breaking up really bad. You have two devices on?
No, I do not.
Okay,
You see if I go by this window. It's probably because I'm in this great building.
that's
Hold on
better.
1 second.
That's
Okay,
better.
it's better. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I have a question. Is this meeting that you're having right now with those that have health issues? Is this the same as that we just had Friday?
This is more specific. Friday, you couldn't ask questions. You know what I mean? It was not
Okay.
personalized, but here it's more personalized. It's for you in particular.
Okay. All righty. Thank you. I was just wondering, should I be on again today if I was on Friday?
You should be on every day until after the fast. You should be on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until after the fast, because there's so many nuances to the fast, especially if you're ill and you're on some kind of medication, anything like that. You should be on every last one of those sessions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do want to share with you that I have gotten better with my eating, so I'm no longer on the insulin shots. Amen. I went from
Amen.
my AC1
Praise God.
was 13 something when I first started. I got it down to 8.1.
Ah,
Praise
Amen.
God.
you did
Yes.
some work. You did.
Yes,
some
I
work.
did. I want to get off of this mess. I don't like medicine at all, so I want to get off of it, period.
You can do it.
Yes, I can. In Jesus' name, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? I saw a hand, but it went back down.
This is Prophet Remsen.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard Dr. Hunt say blended. I have a blender and a juicer. So I have the doctors told me I was borderline, but I've been
Borderline diabetic.
Yeah,
Okay.
not on any medication or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I have been, oh God, getting up at 4 something in the morning and then trying to stay up to 8. Look like the closer I get to 8 o'clock, my body be like passing out on me. But it's like now I feel I have to get up and get out the house. So I've been walking. It's like my second week. But when I lay down, I get this serious swimming at the head. And I haven't figured out what to do about it.
Do you have a blood pressure monitor?
Yeah.
Are you using it to see what your numbers are?
No.
You need to use your blood pressure monitor, and you need to know what your blood pressure is. You're probably, one of the things that will cause you to have high blood pressure is if you're not getting enough rest. Now you sound like you're resting through your healing cycle, but if you don't, your brain needs 8 hours and your body needs 7. So if you're not doing that, and
No.
Papa Remsen, you should know better. So that swimming in the head is probably your blood pressure, and if you're eating after 6 o'clock,
Okay.
So check those 2 things, and then if that's not it, then let me know. But yellow, when you do eat, do yellow, red, and greens. So when you do your smoothie, yellow, red, and green.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Moore?
Okay, I wanted to know about energy drink and coffee drink.
What do you want to know about them?
Because I told you I had sleep apnea. I know the answer because my doctor told me no, but
yeah, I'm going to tell you the same thing.
That might be why you got sleep apnea.
Exactly.
If you're drinking energy drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Energy drinks are no good for you.
Mm-mm.
They got too much junk in them.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a lot Evangelist Hill can tell you to do for energy. But if I were you, I used to try them energy drinks before I preached. They don't work for me. You know. But that might be why you got sleep apnea.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they are banned in Europe, and I think in the UK also. They
So
don't. They don't
let me
sell
ask you this. What
Yes, sir.
particular drinks is she talking about? You're talking about like Ensure, stuff like that?
Well, Ensure is not an energy drink. It's supposed to be an electrolyte, but it's nothing but a bunch of sugar and chemicals. And so those things like Ensure, she's talking about the energy, the sports drinks, right?
Monsters,
Oh, Jesus.
See,
That stuff will erode your heart.
yes, yes. And that's exactly why they don't allow them to be sold in Europe. That's exactly why it's against the law to sell them in Europe.
Please don't drink that stuff.
Mm-mm. No. And,
Please don't do it.
yeah. And if you don't have energy, you got to find out what the source is. You can't, yeah, you've got to find out why you don't have energy. Now, if you're sitting down all day, sometimes I have to make myself not do it too. If we're sitting down at the computer or sitting down watching TV or something like that all day and we're not moving our bodies, we're going to have pain and we're going to have lack of energy. And then if all you're eating are carbohydrates and meat, you're not going to have any energy because there's no enzymes in there. If you're snacking on junkies, you're not going to have any energy because you've got to have enzymes. So I would suggest something that will just give you some good energy that you'll be surprised is if you do that 2 rainbow salads twice a day, and then maybe how's your blood pressure?
my blood pressure is good. He was talking about Lord taking me off the medication. I'm a diabetic. I have sleep apnea and I have kidney stones. But I've been on the spring salad almost ever since we did the first one, a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
And every day I'm fasting at least 12 hours. But then I need to eat. And so when I said I was putting boiled eggs in there to make protein, but Dr. Hunt said no boiled eggs.
Mm-mm.
And now I'm having sometimes low blood sugar, so I reduce my insulin, but then I'm just like tired, you know.
If you're taking insulin and you're eating, doing the rainbow salads and that kind of thing, the rainbow salad will affect the diabetes, just like it'll affect the high blood pressure. And you need to, more than likely, need to talk to your doctor about lowering or removing you off of some of those medications, because I know you're on multiple medications, right?
Yes, I'm on 2, and she wanted to put me on a 3rd, but she had it wrong. So I'm looking for another doctor because she just became my long-term doctor, left the medical system. She moved to Canada.
Okay.
And so I have one that just stopped being an intern. I mean, you know, she just became a diabetic doctor. And my A1C usually runs 7.1 or, you know, between 7 and 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know to lower my insulin, you know, and I'm on metformin and insulin. And they had me on a 3rd one, which knocked my A1C down to 6, but now I can't afford it. It's like $900 for a month supply.
You can, if your A1C3 is that low, you can knock yours down with diet. You just have to have the discipline, because there's something in your diet that and you know what it is. Now I don't know what it is, but there's something in your diet.
I fall off and eat. I do drink maybe at least 2 energy drinks because I've been so tired.
Yeah.
I sleep a lot.
How much exercise do you do? How much exercise do you get in a day?
I have not been exercising. I've been trying to get that back build up slowly, but I'm, I fall asleep. So
Okay, you need to walk.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
I remember a while back here that happened to me. But there is a such thing that they call kinetic energy.
Can you talk louder, Dr. Hunt?
Kinetic energy.
Mm-hmm,
You know what kinetic energy is?
mm-hmm.
You know what kinetic evangelist is? You know what kinetic energy is?
I do.
Kinetic energy is the energy that you have based upon your movement or motion. You ever notice how you could be stiff from sitting,
Mhm.
and then as soon as you get up and start moving around, you feel better? That's what kinetic energy is. And it
When
doesn't kick in, it won't kick in if you sit around and do nothing. You see, God gave us that. That's kinetic energy. It's something that will work for anybody. If I sleep or lay in the bed, you ever notice sometimes the longer you lay there, the tireder you get?
Yeah.
You now have to get up and create the energy, or the kinetic energy kicks in. I see Evangelist Betty got a hand up too. Evangelist Hill, I want to make sure that we get her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
you have a few things going on. You got to get up and move. You got to kick in that kinetic energy. You got to forget about that coffee and that energy drink, because that's only going to make you tired. It's only going to make you more tired, because it's going to have you tired during the day and can't sleep at night, which put you in a circle. Yeah, put you in a circle. So drink, get you some beet juice. Get you some organic beet juice, and drink you a couple of glasses of that organic beet juice. It's going to work on your high blood pressure, and it's going to help you. The salad is going to help your high blood pressure and your diabetes. And then you're going to have the doctor check your numbers, because when your numbers start getting lower, that means that's because your diet is working. And so if you only take the medication because your diet is not working, but you don't want to have the problem where everything goes too low. Everything goes just too
better
low.
than having.
Yeah, and so that's because you changed your diet. That's because you changed your diet. That's why your doctor needs to monitor. You have to have your doctor monitor you. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Evangelist Betty.
Thank you. I just wanted to say that the reason why she's tired is because caffeine is a stimulant,
Right.
and caffeine is in the energy drinks.
Mhm,
And the reason why they stopped it is because it raises your blood pressure,
mhm.
it raises your heart rate, and some people have an effect of it where it'll give them a heart palpitations. Now I don't know if you ever had. If you have heart palpitations, okay. Well, heart palpitations come from, yeah, you're getting a double dose. If you drink coffee, and the reason why I know this is because I don't drink energy drinks, but whenever I drink coffee, which is a stimulant, I have heart palpitations. So caffeine causes heart palpitations. It causes it's a stimulant. It increases your blood pressure. So you're defeating why take blood pressure pills to bring your blood pressure down if you're taking something to raise it up? So you can do you ever heard of a rebounder? That's like a little, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's a little thing that you jump on. You know, they have big ones, but they have small ones that you can, mini trampoline is another word for it.
No,
If you could just get on one, and it's fun. Hold on to something if you can't do it, without it. But that would give you kinetic energy. If you can jump up and down, even 2 minutes on a rebounder. And I hope that you are taking your own blood sugar at home. Do you have where you prick your finger and you see what your blood sugar is? Do you have that?
Yes, but I have
Well, if you-
spine disease also.
Okay. Well, if you're able to take your own blood sugar, then you should know if it's up or down. And you know that they don't give you don't take insulin if your blood sugar is low, because that's going to drop it. You'll bottom out. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So, if you could just, you get we get addicted to the energy drinks, and that's why you just can't abruptly stop them. But if you could, like, dilute it with water, come down to when you start to fast that you're off it completely. I mean, you really gonna have to do that, because in the long run, it damages your heart. That's why they're banned in Europe and the UK. In the long run, it does. So I just wanted to say that. And then I want to ask a question about where can you find sour sap bitter? Because I've never seen them anywhere.
Well, Dr. Hunt, if I'm not mistaken, and Dr. Hunt, please correct me. I believe, I remember when he got that, and he got it in New York, and it was in the, was it the Jamaica? Was it in,
You can get it. Yeah, I was in the Jamaican health food store, but
yeah.
let me show you. Let me show you what it looked like.
All right. Or just or send me a screenshot. I can get a screenshot of it.
Because can you all see Dr. Hunt? Because I can't see it.
Let me see.
I can't see him.
Actually,
I don't see him.
I can't see him.
I don't see, we can't see you, Dr. Hunt.
Y'all can't see me?
I can see you now.
Mm-mm.
Move to the multiple
Okay.
screen.
Okay, we got you.
Why
Okay.
can't y'all see me?
Because we were on a different screen.
I didn't have you spotlighted, Dr. Hunt.
Okay, all right. This right here, Betty, you can get it online. It's called sour sop bitters. Just
S-O-U-R.
yeah, sour sop, SOURSOP. Now it's horrible to the taste. It's absolutely horrible.
Hold it up, Dr. Hunt. I can't see it.
Dr. Hunt, can you put it, we need some kind of way for somebody to take a picture and show it, because they've got some that is not, that looks just like that, but it's not that. Oh, that's better. And that name, what is it, Amendardo?
Menarzelle.
Okay, that's very important that you find that name, because there's a couple on the internet that's very close to that. You could be very easily deceived, because we looked for it.
It's on Amazon.
Thank you.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah,
It
you
is?
can get it. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can get
Yeah, you just have to make
Amazing.
sure you get
My
the right
brother-
one.
it. My
I didn't
brother
get the
started
name of
taking
it
it.
yet. The brand name.
I'll
He
put the
says-
brand name in the chat.
All right, thank you so much. I'm done.
Whoever. I have a question.
Who's speaking?
Geraldine Terry.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we, I mean, I know, Dr. Hunt said, fresh vegetables. Can we eat them raw? I do suffer with I used to have diabetes. Well, she took me off the diabetic medicine because I think my A1C went down. I did change some eating habits, but I need to know, can I just eat fresh vegetables, and can I cook them or just eat them raw?
We're eating raw. If you cook them, they will have no enzymes and it'll be a junk food.
Okay.
So yes, sir.
Can I ask the question, Evangelist?
Yes, sir.
Some people have trouble eating them cold. Can they steam them?
Apostle, over 102, they destroy the enzymes. Now what they can you hear me? Okay, so over 102, they destroy the enzymes. So now what they can do is take half of what they're going to eat and just, you know, warm it to take the chill off or to make it warm, and then
That's what I'm talking about.
mix it, but then they need to mix it with the raw. They need to mix it with the raw, because if it's cooked, it's going to destroy the enzymes, and then they won't get the healing benefits.
You talked about a rainbow salad. We talked about red, yellow, and green peppers like that.
Yes, ma'am.
And what lettuce you recommended? Are we looking at romaine or some other
No, ma'am, spring mix. The
spring mix?
base, yes, ma'am. You can find, I'm gonna put the website in the chat, but I'm also gonna I'm getting ready to give you the ingredients, and then I'll put the website in the chat, because you can go there and you can see what the ingredients are. The base of it is spring mix. Now, you cannot substitute, because remember, we're trying to get 3,000 enzymes. And so you
Okay.
can't substitute, but you can add. You can add. And so your base is your spring mix.
Okay.
And then your red, yellow, orange bell peppers. You can put green in there if you like. And then you have your heirloom tomatoes, HEIRLOOM tomatoes. And so you can find those at stores like Mariano's, Whole Foods, what is that, Sprouts in Florida.
What about Aldi's?
No, you're not gonna find heirloom tomatoes at Aldi's. You'll find everything else, but you won't find the heirlooms there.
Okay.
I know, I like Aldi's too, but you won't find the heirlooms there.
So what I need to do is get the spring mix and a different kind of bell peppers. I've been doing
I'm sorry, what do you mean a different kind of bell peppers?
the yellow, green, and orange.
Okay, you mean, okay, all right.
Red, yellow, and orange. When I say that, I should say the different
Colors.
Okay. And then you said the heirloom tomato. I need to find that.
Okay, and cucumbers, you need seeded cucumbers.
If I don't want cucumbers, I don't have to have it?
No, ma'am, you have to have them. Cucumbers clean the lymphatic system. They clear the lymphatic system.
Okay, what cucumbers are these?
They're just cucumbers that have seeds in them.
See, cucumbers. Okay.
And then avocado.
Okay.
And then if you don't have a problem with onions, red onions, because most diabetic, they don't tell us that, but most diabetics have worms. You have parasites in your digestive tract. So those red onions will help to kill those parasites.
Okay. Any just no dressing?
What kind of dressing do you like?
I like a vinaigrette.
Okay, then you can make your vinaigrette. You can take olive oil, and it should be the bold or the what do they call it? It's got to be extra virgin, and it should be a bold olive oil, and you can mix it with your Bragg's apple cider vinegar.
One more question. If I don't want, can I just eat it like that and no dressing?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Oh, you can squeeze a lemon on it, you know, either one of those things will work. Now, Sister Terry.
Yes.
You're on medication for what?
I have hypertension. She took me off the diabetic medicine.
Okay.
And I asked this Evangelist Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
Same thing I'm gonna ask you, I asked the doctor.
Mhm.
How do they know what's actually working if they keep you on the same med? My goal personally is to get off of stuff because I've been on it so long. They never gave me an answer. She never gave me an answer. But I didn't want to rudely go off of none of it and not get the advice of her. So I asked the question. She took me off the diabetic because I was doing well. So I asked the question about the hypertension. In the Philippines, long lasting, reactive. And then you got me on hydrolysine and clinidine. How do you know which one of those are working?
Well, let me ask you this. What's your numbers?
Last time, I'm like, I got a blood pressure machine. I need to see if it's working properly. But every time I go, my numbers at the doctor's office has been 124/70 or 80. But I know what you're finna say. Maybe I need to monitor for a month when I go in and see her.
I'm going to say that you need to take your blood pressure every day, twice a day. Every day, twice a day. And this is how you take it. You have to be still. You have to sit in a chair with your back in the chair, your feet on the floor.
Okay.
And then you push the button and you don't move again until it stops. And then
Okay.
you do that 3 times and you take the lowest number. The lowest number is your, that's your average blood pressure numbers. And if your numbers are as low as you say they are, then you should have a talk with your doctor, because those are, let's wait until after the fast and see and see what and then we'll talk and you talk to your doctor, because those are some very that's a serious conversation you need to have with your doctor.
Can I interject something? Can I ask a question?
And not that I want to be disobedient. Granted, I do not. But I feel like if I do the order, and I don't eat a lot of salt. Truthful be told, I don't eat a lot of salt. And but I have that concern and about it, because if I've been on it more than 7 years, it's time to reevaluate. I'm not trying to be the doctor, but I need what Dr. Humber said. We taking control of our health. But if we don't, they'll continue to give us whatever it is they want. And our body medicine, unless you keep drinking water, ain't gonna clear out like you want to.
Can I ask?
So I'm trying to be obedient.
I want to ask a question and interject something as well.
What?
One of the things that I want to ask is, the 127 you said over 70 or something like that. Is that
124/70?
Okay, 124/70. Is that what it is with the medication?
That's what it's been with the medicine. Only time
Okay.
my blood pressure was elevated. It was that.
Yeah. So that's what it is. They're never going to take you off the medication. I'm just going to tell you that.
Never.
They're never going to do that.
Mm-mm.
The only way they'll take you off the medication is if you go in and your blood pressure is dropping so low until it's dangerously low. Then they would take you off the medication. But other than that, they're not going to do that. So what you have to do now is follow what Evangelist Hill is saying, because if you check it, if you work on it and check it, you can get your blood pressure down. You can. It is work. It's hard work, but it can be done. And but they're not going to do it unless it drops way so low until it's dangerous for you. Then they'll start evaluating and see. But long as they feel like the medicine got you at around about where you are, they're going to keep you on that medicine. So you now got to figure out how to work it, where you can get it down on your own without the medicine. I do believe you'll be able to do it with great discipline and with the help of God. You'll be able to do it.
Yes, so she do. That's why I said to wait until after the fast.
Yeah.
Wait until after the fast, better, and do your blood pressure while you're on the fast. You just need to do it twice a day.
I
So
had
you mean in the morning before I eat or night before I go to bed? What's your recommendation?
Well, you're taking medication, so check with your doctor when he wants you to take it, because I don't know what time you're eating and what time you're taking your medication and that kind of thing. But let me say this, you want to take it, I always take it after you eat, unless you're testing to see what it is in the morning. Now I take it first thing in the morning, and then I take it again after I eat. And then I do the same thing later on in the day. I take my blood pressure in the morning, and then I take it after I eat, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes after I eat, because I want to know what effect the foods that I'm eating is having on my blood pressure. And so you might want to do that. Take it in the morning before you eat, so that you'll know what your blood pressure is when you get up in the morning. And then after you eat, maybe 20 minutes or so, you'll know, that'll give you a gauge as to whether or not you need to stop eating that food that you're eating. So that would be my suggestion there.
Do you recommend green tea and raw sugar if we have to have on this fast?
I recommend green tea. I do recommend green tea. I do not recommend any kind of sugar. Now, if you have a juicer, you can juice some apples, as long as they're apples that have spots or brown dots, or they look like they fell off the tree. That way you know that they still have the browning gene in it. But you can sweeten that green tea with that. Now, if you don't have a juicer, I would say you can use some xylitol, spelled just like it sounds, Zylotol, or some agave, So tomorrow I'll tell Dr. Hunt which one, because I know they have a dark and light, and one is processed and one is not.
Don't know, honey. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I just say one thing to her, because I am a registered nurse. I just want to say this: do not stop your medication, your blood pressure medication,
I don't
on your
I
own.
have to stop it.
but
Please don't.
I thought that's what I said. I told her that, Betty.
Yeah,
She's not
but I
just-
mean, I'm
yeah.
gonna reiterate it,
Okay.
because you could have a stroke. Here's
Yeah.
why:
Yeah.
you could have a stroke. You didn't say that. I'm saying this.
Mhm.
That's how people have strokes.
You're absolutely right.
Now this is how people have strokes.
Mhm.
So now I stopped taking mine. I'm gonna tell you from experience. I'm not telling you just because I'm a registered nurse. I stopped taking my blood pressure medication because I was fasting, and I noticed that when I fast, my blood pressure would be low. I stopped taking it, but instead of having a stroke, I had a heart attack. So I'm going to tell you from experience, and as a registered nurse, do not stop it on your own. And when they tell you to go to the doctor and do this with your doctor, please do so. Sorry.
And can I add to that? Thank you, Betty. Thank you very much. Don't stop taking your medication at any time unless you are being monitored by your doctor. Because as Betty said, Evangelist Betty said, you can have a stroke, a very severe stroke, or a heart attack. Your medication, that might be one of the side effects, that if you stop taking that medication, you will have a stroke or a heart attack. So whether you're on the fast or whether you're not on the fast, do not stop taking your medication without being monitored by your doctor.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Betty. Thank you.
Oh, I wasn't gonna stop. I just asked the question that
Yes,
I want to
ma'am.
be part of it.
Yeah.
But I know that things that you put, I need the ingredients for the rainbow salad. And that's what I was mostly concerned about.
Yeah.
I understand that green tea has to be with something else, no raw sugar, no honey, whatever sweetener you do. I may just have to drink it like it. Wow.
And everyone understand that you're not doing artificial sweeteners. We're not doing artificial sweeteners. They attack the brain, all of them. There's
Okay.
one that causes cancer, and then there's another that causes a stroke. I want to say stroke, but they cause because they eat holes in the brain. The aspartame, the phenols, and the other chemicals in them together, they eat holes in the brain. And so no artificial sweeteners at all. So Sister Terry, may I go on to Peggy and Sanjay?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, Peggy Ann. You're on mute.
Hey,
Okay.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. God bless you, Dr. Hill.
God bless you.
I've had 2 deaths in the family within the last 3 weeks, and this week they're having the funerals, and I have not been able to sleep, and it's been really causing problems for me. I'm having headaches, and I just didn't want this to affect when we start the fast. So I need to know what I can do.
I'd have to ask you a whole lot of questions, especially because you've been going to a lot of funeral things, a lot of family things, and that would affect the time that you're eating, the time of day and night that you're eating, and just disrupt your entire, you had a lot of disruption going on. So we would have to, in order for me to tell you what you could do to eradicate that, I would have to ask you more questions. So you got my number, right?
Yes.
Give me a call.
Okay. I
All
will.
right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ann Madden, Sister Madden.
Hi, everybody. How you doing, Dr. Bill?
Good.
I was just I'm good, getting better every day, and I just thank God. I just glorify Him. I was just wondering, what is the sour bitter? Well, not so much what it is, but what does it do? What is it used for?
Well, actually, it should be something that's in your diet, just in general. We don't eat sour things, and sour things, they balance, they regulate the liver. They regulate the liver, and they cleanse, and they eliminate inflammation. They do a whole lot of things, and we would do real good if we just ate some sour things. Dr. Hunt, did you pop up to say something? Okay, yeah, the sour sop, the liver, it is sour, period. Those things that we don't eat, they're very good for the liver. They're good for inflammation. They're good. They carry out a lot of processes. They regulate a lot of processes in the body, and they're really necessary. We just don't like the taste, and so we won't eat it. So did I answer your question?
Yes. So it's like it's a general. It's just something you should do to help with your general health, overall health.
It's something that should be a part of our diet, just like dark leafy greens should be a part of our diet, just like water should be a part of our diet. That should be something, because without a lot of the conditions we have is because we don't do bitters.
Okay.
Because we don't do bitters.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Anyone else? Prophet Remsen, I thought I saw your hand again.
No, ma'am, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Did everybody get the answers?
Yes.
Yeah, can I say, is that me talking or somebody else?
That was Apostle Lofton, but go ahead, sweetie.
Okay, I want to ask Dr. Hill and Dr. Hunt. I don't want to, I really, really, really don't want to take this medicine while I'm on this fast. And I really feel like I'll be fine. I don't want to take this medicine while I'm on this fast. I really want to do a straight fast.
You will
Because I
be
have been
disobedient.
working really hard to get them. Huh? I have been working really hard to get off the stuff. So I want to know, is it okay? I'll be fine. I believe I truly,
Listen to me.
honestly, will be fine.
Listen. You can decide what you want.
Thank you.
We just can't tell you not to take it.
Gotcha.
Now, here's what I will tell you though. Check your blood pressure. Don't just do it and don't check your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure so you can see if your blood pressure significantly changed. See, you want to pursue if you're gonna do that, do it with caution.
Okay.
All right, get you a good blood pressure machine. Check your blood pressure. We can't tell you not to do that, but you can do what you want to do.
Okay.
Now
And
we've told you. You see,
what's
So now-
the good blood pressure reading?
a good blood pressure reading.
Yes.
120 over 80.
120 over, and a bad blood pressure reading should be starting at
Evangelist Hill.
Anything over 120 over 80,
120 over 80.
your heart starts to enlarge at 120 and 83. And so your blood pressure should not exceed 120.
Okay, now. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to check your blood pressure when you don't do it. All right, you will check your blood pressure, and then if you would do this, if you be so kind as to do this for me, to let
Yes, sir.
let Evangelist Hill know daily what your blood pressure is. If you have to text her or inbox her or whatever.
I'll text her. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right.
Okay,
I have
I'm
a
sorry,
I
question.
thought Apostle Lofton was trying to say something a while ago.
Go ahead.
Blessings, Dr. Hill. I have a question because I have congestive heart failure. I fast a lot, but I usually fast up until like noon or after I get off prayer about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I'm diabetic as well. And then I eat. So I fast usually every Wednesday when I do that. My question is, with my more the foods that I'm eating, I had at one point went to a plant-based diet, and I'm still there a little bit, but not as much as I was, and I know I need to go back to that. But that sour sop, would that really, because a friend of mine from the Bahamas introduced me to that, but I never tried it. Was that because you were saying that it affects your liver more? Will that help with diabetes as well? Or did I miss something?
No, it soursop will actually, it should help to regulate everything, especially those things like the pancreas, the liver, all of those things. But if you're not eating, if the other foods that you're not eating are not correct, then they can totally negate the the effects of the soursop. So it's a whole package.
Okay. Now another question, just real quickly, because I'm driving, I wasn't able to write down some of the things that you said, or even get it out of the chat. I don't know if anybody is writing this down and they can send it to me by email. Is that possible? Somebody willing to do that for me?
I'm not for sure who this is, but I will screenshot it and send it to your inbox.
This is Apostle Lofton, and I'm at godswisdom@aol.com.
Oh, I don't have a pen near me. I'm sorry. Maybe the administration might want to write it down. I was going to screenshot and then send it to your inbox.
Okay, because Brandy has my, yeah, okay, well, my inbox is Brenda Carroll.
You have contact with Brandy?
Yes, I usually contact Brandy if I need
Oh,
something.
Brandy can give you whatever information you want.
Oh, okay,
Pertaining to
awesome.
me. She can give you whatever information you want.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
You are welcome.
God bless you, Dr. Hunt.
God bless you, Apostle.
Anyone else?
Yes, it's Prophet Remsen. I heard you say that just correct me. You said that the heart starts to enlarge at what?
120.
Over
120 over 83, which is why, and that heart rate number should be like 60 or under.
okay. Prophet Remsen, are you writing that down? Yeah. Good. I'll get it from you then. Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Said that for Prophet Remsen.
Type this, the soursop. The soursop is called, it's capital AMENAREL. Soursop bitters.
Can you repeat that?
AMENAREL. AMENAREL.
What's that, a mineral?
I think that's how you say it, a mineral.
Okay.
Is that a Z or R, Dr. Hunt? Because I pulled it up and it said it was a Z. I just want to.
Okay, it might be a Z. It might be a Z.
That's why I was saying that you have to be careful because they're almost identical. The one that is not the one that Dr. Hunt has looks and spells almost identical. So you have to make sure that you have the one that he has that came from the island, because the other one is an imitation.
Wow.
Now, I've had people testify. My brother blood pressure came down with it. In fact, anybody who I've ever known who went on it got really good benefits from it. When I asked Evangelist Hill about it, the thing that, and I got a scriptural understanding from it as well because of the fact that it's bitter. It's called soursop bitters. What I didn't really know until I talked with Evangelist Hill was about how all bitter tasting vegetable stuff that is bitter, what's in it that is good. So it is the bitters that really makes it good for you. The fact that it's so bitter tasting. So if you can get past the taste of it, you know, it's going to do you really good. It's going to do you really good. Ann Madden, Sister Ann, God bless you.
God bless you, Dr. Hunt.
Bless you.
Love it, cousin.
Love you too.
Okay, so now with the with it being pointed out that there are imitations out there for the soursop bitters, in the chat it shows AMENAZEL. So I'm wondering if the one in the chat is the imitation and the one that Dr. Hunt has is the real one. So like that, those last three letters, we just probably really need to verify what's on Dr. Hunt's bottle,
right?
So that we can make sure that we're getting the same name.
Mine is I see it better now. It's go to www.AMENAZEL organic.com.
Okay,
Go to www.AMENAZEL ORGANIC.com.
okay, all right then. So that answers my question, because if that website is ZEL, then the one that's on the chat should be the
That's the
right
one
one.
that I have. That's the one that I have.
Okay, all right, thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah.
We had one more question for someone who doesn't know how to, she can't seem to raise her hand.
okay. Who is she?
Violet Jones.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? How can we help?
Hi,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I was just diagnosed a couple weeks ago with vertigo, and they put me on a couple medication, but I haven't started that medication because I don't believe in taking a lot of stuff that I don't know about. But I just need to know that with this vertigo, because it do make me dizzy. I monitor my blood pressure and everything else. All of that is fine. And I was told that it could have came from an inner ear infection.
Right.
And I had looked up a lot of holistic stuff to do, like the apple cider vinegar, the peroxide and stuff like that. I just need to get a better or clearer understanding about it, about vertigo.
Well, you can get that on the internet. But
Okay.
what I will say to you
Mm-hmm.
is that hold on just a minute. Let me get this. Can everyone see this?
Yes.
Okay, go to Walmart. What city are you in?
Virginia Beach.
Okay,
Virginia.
y'all have Walmarts down there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the olive oil you're gonna look for. Now this has the bitters in it. This is a bitter olive oil, and it has the healing ingredients in it from the olives. Take
Okay.
this and get a ear dropper, one of those little dropper things.
Right.
And just drop it in your ear. And do that when you get up in the morning, and do it at night. If that solves, and see if that solves your problem. Let me say it that way. See if it solves your problem. You heard Dr. Hunt say, we're not going to tell you not to take your medication. And vertigo, if you're experiencing vertigo, then you really should not be trying to fast 24 hours on water, because fasting can cause you to pass out if you're having certain conditions. If you have certain conditions like the heart, and so you got that vertigo. And so that vertigo, we don't want you passing out somewhere or swooning and falling and hurting yourself. So do the olive oil, Dr. Hunt.
No, I was saying amen.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
fell out a few times fasting.
Yes.
I have fallen out fasting. It's been a long time since I have, but we did 21 days and nights, and when we was on 69th Street, I passed out probably since I've been understanding the power of fasting. I probably passed out maybe 3 times the whole time, but it was always because I either didn't drink enough water or I did not clean out good. One of the things that people who are going on a fast needs to do is you need to detox it. You need to You need to get rid of the stuff that's in your body. If you, those that are gonna take, eat vegetables, you're gonna continue to have a good movement, which is gonna clean you. But there are people who will do just water or just liquids, and you might not have a bowel movement when you're doing just water. In fact, you won't have one. So if you don't clean out properly, then you could look to pass out. It's gonna happen. After 3 days, you don't have a bowel movement, you're gonna get dizzy.
And headaches.
And headaches, all of that stuff. And so I'm gonna tell the rest of the people, because I haven't told them that, make certain that they clean out good. That last meal ought to come out of you. That's the reason why I was very hesitant about talking about that last meal, because it really needs to come out of you before you start fasting for 7 days. That meal cannot lay in your body for 7 days. If it does, you're going to be sick. And you might even damage yourself if it lays in there for 7 days. So that's going to need to pass through you, you see. So I'm going to suggest on tomorrow, even those who are going just on water, that last meal got to come out of you. You got to spend that first day going to the bathroom. You need to spend that first day eliminating. Okay? All right. Just so you know.
This will be our last question. Dr. Hill has a live that she has to do. Are you going to do that today, Dr. Hill, on Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's please let this be our last question.
Great Apostle Lofton.
Yes.
I wanted to, if it's okay, talk with, just speak on the vertigo. I had vertigo, and a lot of people don't know that there's a therapy for vertigo. And the doctor sent me to therapy for vertigo, and it's really kind of strange, but it worked. And I have not had vertigo since. So there is a therapy that they can send you to, like a therapist that can lay you on a table and lay your head back, and because the crystals get displaced in your ear, and they can fix that, and it really does work. So for those that don't know that maybe you want to suggest that to your doctor as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Pastor Remsen. Pastor Remsen, did you have your hand up?
No, ma'am. I was trying to get it down. I didn't know why I was up there.
Oh.
I was just praising God. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you. All right, everyone. I'm supposed to be on my Facebook Live in 4 minutes. And so, but I'm going to make it 11:30 if anybody would like to, because I'll talk about Dr. Hunt.
Yes.
Do you want me? I was going to safely talk about detoxifying before the fast. Did you want me to wait until after you talked about it?
No. You can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can talk about it. I'll just come back and reiterate it for those who wasn't on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
God bless everybody.
Have
Have a great day. Don't
God
eat too
bless
much.
y'all, Dr. Hunt.
God, thank you, Evangelist Hill.
Thank you, and
No
God
problem.
bless you.
You're welcome. God bless everyone.
Bless you.
Yes,
bless
God
you all.
bless
Thank you both.